sometimes dead is better.
Man, Charlie, you made me watch Leprechaun in Space, and you made me record this episode twice. What is wrong with you?
Bitch.
Here we are having a lovely discussion about this. We probably get 30 minutes into our first recording before we realize
we weren't that far in.
we didn't hit record.
There's no we barely got past the trailer. Stop it. We were not 30
We
minutes
were
into
nearly
recording.
done talking about Leprechaun in Space. There were glorious ideas that will never get talked about again.
More David
And
Bowie
Charlie
pieces.
forgot to hit record.
It's a hell of an intro, Nate. Thanks, bud. Appreciate that. Can't wait till you screw up.
It's gonna happen.
Oh,
Yeah,
it will.
It'll happen.
I think I'm going to quit editing Nate and let everyone hear the real Nate.
Oh, man. Turns out that guy's a real asshole.
Yeah. Unlike
two.
in space, we get a redo. But we are in space this month. In June, Nate, not May, not April, June.
June.
You
We
gonna
decided
throw
to go
me?
in space.
You
You
throw
already
me under the
knew
bus?
We
You're
went
going
there
under.
in space for lockout. Now you got Leprechaun.
In space. And who picked this lovely, lovely movie?
I thought it was you, but it turns out it was me.
Not even me. I have been pushing for a movie in space for like 3 months, and Nate has sidestepped it every time, even though he's like, I really want to revisit that movie. And I'm not going to say what it is because it'll come out probably right after this one. So I'm like, suck it, Nate. You picked Leprechaun 4.
Yeah, I thought this would be a real good time. Now I'm like, how are we going to get a whole episode out of Leprechaun in space? But I invited Pete over.
Yeah.
He brought over the entire collection.
Yeah.
And we had pizza. Gave Pete one singular beer because I went, it's a weekday. You only
Uno
get one
mas.
beer, sir.
I
You
only
don't get
want-
any more.
That's okay.
And then we finished it and went, well, maybe we should watch the end of part 3 to see why he's in space.
Why
and
is
then
he
we
in
didn't get
space?
any answers.
None. It just, it happens. Also, fun fact, did you realize they never say the word leprechaun in Leprechaun
Yeah, they always
4?
call him like an alien, a bastard, or something like that.
It was
Yep.
the future. They didn't know what it was.
And
But
Maybe those
they
were
make
Earthlings.
a reference to Detroit in this movie, which
Oh,
makes
that's
me
right.
think
Yeah.
they would definitely know Ireland exists, which means they definitely know that leprechauns are real.
But I'm also like, they were like, well, we
What?
need to capture this alien so we can test it. And I'm like, but they reference other alien species. I'm like, you don't even know what species this is. It may be one you already know about, but no, we got to get a specialist to get us a sample of this alien. I don't know. It's, you picked it, Nate. This is all you.
Good job.
Well,
Nate.
Welcome, everyone.
Like I've told everyone, and just so to put us in a bit of a mood to be in space, we are in space all month long.
This podcast is brought to you by Space.
Space, action, horror, the whole thing. We're all in space. So, yeah. Since we've already done this once before, I'm going to play the Leprechaun trailer. And we'll come back and see if we can write this
And then
shit.
Pete and I are going to act surprised like we've never heard it before.
Right. If I even actually push the button, but we'll see.
Oh,
We'll be back.
Somewhere in space, he is waiting. Somewhere on this ship, he is watching. He is powerful.
What the hell was that?
He is evil.
He's here.
And he's ready to party.
Good evening. Hot stuff coming up.
to avoid detonation.
That'd be a lesson to you, lad. Always wear a prophylactic. Off with the head.
30 seconds until detonation.
Take the bite out of them.
Take this, you son of a...
What did you shoot him with? Steroids?
Leprechaun 4 in space.
This barbecue's only just begun.
Well, that trailer sounded like it was just a porno movie to the extreme.
Yeah, but again, had I seen that trailer, I would have definitely went and rented this movie.
Oh, the trailer
Oh,
sold me
definitely.
for sure. Yeah,
Like,
that's
you
a lot
would
of
have been
fun.
walking down Blockbuster or the local grocery store video section, and you would have seen that now the Leprechaun is in space and go, well, now I got to check that out.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, and that's really how it was when about the time this came out was what, 96 was it?
96. This is the same year that From Dusk Till Dawn and Scream came out.
Yeah, but it didn't have that budget.
No, this had a budget of
And it was-
1.6 million.
Direct to video. This did not hit
Yeah.
the theaters. So,
So-
it's-
This was right the time Ben and I had started working, and Ben was working at Food City, and they had a video rental place in the grocery store. So we always had like first dibs to movies.
Sure.
Nice.
And I remember it was one day he's like, "Hey man, I got a bunch of movies. Come over." And Leprechaun 4, because we'd already seen the other 3. You know, we already knew Leprechaun. It's like, obviously we're going to go into space. This is
For sure.
fantastic. I think I had more fun this time watching it than that time watching it.
you say that this movie is a lot of fun. It just
Oh, it was. Yeah.
Holy
This
moly,
time.
it's bad. I mean, it is bad, but
But Pete and
I
I were
had-
like
we
laughing
had
our
so much fun.
asses off.
we giggled through the whole thing, and it wasn't a full Mystery Science Theater that Nate and I were doing. I kind of hate the hell out of that. But every once in a while, one or the other would turn to each other and say, "Hey, something," and we just start getting the giggles.
Yeah, you'd start. The person
We'd
I
make
watched
a
it
quick
with,
quip, and then we'd be
Right.
laughing.
the person I watched it with would make fun of every female character that would start talking. Oh, look at me. I'm a damsel in distress. That's all Jackie would keep doing the entire time that one of the girls would talk on here.
Even though the
And-
one gal was a badass.
Yeah. Well, actually, I kind of think 2 of them were. But do you guys know the Marine actress on that?
I
You
looked
know
her
what-
name up and I saw her name and I've forgotten it.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
Debbie
I don't know.
Dunning. Deborah Dunning. Debbie Dunning.
That's
Dunning.
it.
For those that care, she was Heidi on Tool Time. She was
Oh, that's right.
What?
Yes.
Are you serious?
yeah, she was the Tool girl. She was the one that replaced Pamela Anderson.
Pamela Anderson? Yeah.
Yeah. That was Heidi.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
And she's not acting like Heidi in this movie at all.
No, no, she's a badass. And the one, there's a good angle on her. She's walking down a hallway or something. I turned it in. It's like, damn, she could do Laura Croft, 100%.
Oh yeah.
She
Without a
had that
doubt.
look. She had the hips and the boobs and the ponytail and the gun. And I was like, whoa,
Short
that looks-
shorts, like you.
oh
name
yeah,
it,
it looked
like,
right
yeah.
out of Tomb Raider for sure.
Which all the graphics in this movie that were not practical looked exactly like they came from PlayStation 1 era as well. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know why they insisted, like, hey, let's keep showing this spaceship. Stop it.
The spaceship coming out of the spaceship, and then it
Yeah.
was just a random shot outside going, "Don't forget, we're in space."
Right. Nate and I would sit
You-
there and go like, oh, stop that. No, don't. Just cut away. Oh, it looks so bad.
All you have to do is
Ugh.
just let us know you're in space.
You're in
hey,
space,
we just
right.
got off our spaceship. That's
Yeah.
all you gotta say, and I'd be like, they're in space.
I don't think Alien had that many external shots of the
No,
Nostradamus.
I don't think the first one
Nostromo.
did. Very
No.
few.
It had
I
like
think-
one really good one at the beginning, and you just knew you were in space.
The good
But-
one at the beginning when they launched the dead
Oh
body
yeah,
out.
yeah.
You see a good external of the Nostromo, and then towards the end, I think there was a few exterior shots. But yeah, they didn't like dwell on it like Leprechaun 4 went. Look where we spent our money.
But
They did not
just
spend their
like
money
an
on the CG.
alien, instead of a chest bursting scene, we got a dick bursting scene.
Look, all I
Oh.
can say is this is probably the best homage to Aliens I've ever watched. If they literally went scene by scene in Alien, going, okay, but what if he did this?
What if
And
it was a
that's what-
leprechaun?
What was Leprechaun? What if it was a leprechaun coming out of his dick?
Literally, I mean, we just had David
Literally.
Bowie carrying someone on his dick. This time
Now
we
we get a
watched a dick
leprechaun.
turn into a leprechaun. And before we get too far ahead, and I know I've already said this, so the guys have already heard this in our but Warwick Davis is having an absolute blast in this movie. He is the cherry on top to this thing. He is
He's
the cream
The
and the
life
creme
and
fraiche.
charm.
Yes. If it wasn't for him, this movie would be unwatchable. I really think so.
Agreed.
It's his
Yeah.
dedication.
Work done. Work done.
Work
Warwick
done.
Davis. Excuse me.
Work
he-
done good. Yeah, that's right.
right.
Work done good.
He owns this character, much like Robert Englund owns Freddy. It is his forever. And when he dons that mask, that makeup,
Oh god.
he becomes that creature, and we are all better for it.
Oh, totally are.
He's
It's not-
having a
it's like
blast.
the-
If he's not throwing those one-liners out just off the cuff, kudos to the writers, because
They
I-
let
I
him
think he's-
say anything.
Yeah,
What was it? You quoted one to us, the Shakespeare thing out of nowhere.
like Shakespeare says, shit happens.
Exactly. I'm like,
And Nate and I both
be,
went blah.
that had to be Warwick Davis going, I'm going to say it and see if it
Mhm.
makes it in the movie. And it did.
Oh, that was great.
Now, even the makeup on him still looks great in this movie. Like, it is
Oh.
creepy looking. It's effective.
Totally. Absolutely. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves and keep this ship on an even keel,
The spaceship.
the spaceship, they still have keels in space. Let's get her 3-sentence synopsis here, Bubba.
Space 3-sentence synopsis.
Space 3-sentence. Do you want the Star Trek music or your normal music? I can
Oh,
do
give me
either.
Star Trek music.
Okay, hold on. I do have to fix the level real quick. All right, Nate, you ready?
Ready. A beautiful princess. An alien with a heart of gold. Space Marines being total cock blocks.
Totally worked with the Star Trek music behind it. I'm down. If that's not transformative, I don't know what is, sir. DMC me A now, Gene Roddenberry.
R.I.P. Gene Roddenberry.
Thanks, Pete. Thanks for saving me on that.
Yeah, thank you.
To piggyback on your Warwick Davis, he was having, I think everybody in this film was having a good time. They knew what they were getting into. They knew this was going to be a garbage film, and they just went for it. Every last person in this film was having a really good time. And it comes out on the screen that the dialogue stinks. The acting was okay. But boy, when Nate and I were having such a good time watching this, and I think that's how this movie should be watched. This is not something you sit down on the couch and say, I think I'll put Leprechaun 4 in. Just let the
Yeah,
let it
I'm
wash
so
over
thankful
me.
that Pete
I'm in a
texted me like,
Leprechaun
"Hey,
4 mood.
you want to watch it together?" Because if not, I would just been like watching it by myself, being on my phone, going, "Let it in," because it just would not be as fun.
I would have been there too, man. And it was so much fun to watch with someone, a couple of beverages, a good pizza. Yeah, this is a joint movie. This is not something to watch by yourself.
Well, I'm sorry. As much as my wife hated it, I basically watched it by myself, and I still had a blast watching this movie. I really did. Also, I'm sitting there going, I damn near could have picked this as an action movie. It's really
Yeah,
not
why
a
is there
horror
so
movie.
many leprechaun shootouts in space?
with,
Yeah, it's-
paint,
Packing.
with paintball guns.
Yes,
Literal
exactly.
paintball
That's what Nate said. I did not recognize them as paintball guns. but
They still had the side loader on the top where you
Ah,
put
did
the
they?
hopper.
Yeah,
I get paintball gun.
someone clearly spray painted them, and that was it.
Oh yeah, they were the little pump action like talons or something.
They're probably
No,
cheaper to buy than replica
I really, if I knew I could have cleaned the paint off, I would have spray painted half of my head silver to be like the drill sergeant in this movie. And that's the second you realize, like, oh, it's this kind of movie. They're not going serious at
when that guy
all.
instantly is like, "All right, grunts," you know.
He's doing the whole aliens thing.
Sure,
He's doing the
yeah.
apone.
100%.
Absolute badasses. And this guy's just yells at the poor girl that walks in that is, assigned to their crew. They're all on the same ship. Did they not cross each other in the corridors?
Right? Like at one point, be like, "Wait, who are you?"
I've
You
been
launched
assigned to your
together.
team.
Come on.
Yeah, but I love all that. I love every character in her. Now Jackie was watching it, and she kept going, is that guy related to Sylvester Stallone? So the guy that plays Books,
Yeah,
the
the lead.
main lead.
Hmm.
When she asked that, I was already on IMDb, because I like to look up stuff as I'm watching the movie. Literally was hired because he looks like Stallone, and the director wanted him to act like Stallone. And it got so monotonous, they went, yeah, no, we're not doing that anymore. But I was like, that was really like perfect timing that Jackie's like, that guy looks like a Stallone. I'm like, well, it's what got him the job. So it was good to go. But my
Sometimes
favorite
in life, you just gotta look like a Stallone to get
Right.
hired.
And not just in the face. I mean, he had the
No,
bod too. He was
did.
Yeah.
that was a pretty man.
So we're talking about the actors now. So I want to ask, what were your favorite actors? And what were your favorite Marines? Let's keep it at that for right now, because we haven't revealed anyone else yet. Nate, who is your favorite Marine?
I don't think I really had any.
Really? Not one?
No.
God, Nate, you picked this movie.
I
Pete,
know.
what
'Cause
about
of
you?
the Leprechaun.
To be misogynistic, I dug the gal, the
Tool
brunette.
Time gal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tool Time gal. What was her name
Tool Time.
again?
Well, her real name was Debbie Dunning, but
Dunning,
she plays
yeah.
Dolores.
Yeah.
Dolores. Mine was
Dolores.
Styx. It was Miguel Nunez, he has some horror pedigree to him. Do you guys know what other horror movies he was
was
in?
this guy the Baldwin wannabe?
He was, these enchiladas from the Jason movie where they're all at the work camp. He was the older brother that lived in the van, and he dies in the Porta-John. Wow, you guys don't know your Jason movies,
Nope.
huh?
Clearly
I
not.
don't remember that at all.
So the movie that's not Jason at all, that it's the corner.
Yeah,
Part 5.
Yeah, and the young kid goes to see his brother
Okay.
who lives in a van, and
Okay.
he ends up getting the shits, and he goes, oh, these enchiladas. Goes to the Porta-John, and that's where the Jason-esque starts stabbing a stake through the thing multiple times till he kills him.
Yeah,
Nothing,
I don't remember
huh?
that.
I think
Yep.
I've seen
It's
that.
been a while since I've
once.
seen 5.
Wow. I want to say it was one of the parody Night of the Living Deads, or one of those movies he was also in. But me, the action guy, he was in Street Fighter with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was?
Yeah, DJ. He played DJ
Oh,
in
okay.
Street Fighter, who was basically like, between him and Zangief were the only ones that would talk to him, Bison, during the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's been in like 2 other, maybe even 3 other horror movies, and he survives till the end of the movie. I mean, that
Yeah.
was even more,
Was shocking.
yeah. Well, since Nate kind of dropped the ball on who his favorite Marine was, let's do this now. Then
Don't
I have
worry.
yeah.
We got another idea.
We have another idea. What movie, franchise, or any of the others that haven't gone to space would you like to see go to space?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I think everybody should answer that. I think listeners, email us, hit us up on the Facebook, on the
That's right.
Twitter, on the TikTok, on the Bing Bang, the Blue. What?
That's my
What did you-
line, Pete.
Oh, sorry.
Damn it,
sorry.
Pete, that's mine. It's
Yeah, let him do all that.
GMBMHM at pod.com. Yeah, that's how you send us an email. We're on
Right.
all of the blip bloops.
Right. But yeah, I would love to hear what folks think, what franchises should go to space.
Yeah, and
I
Nate,
got one right
yeah.
off the top of my head.
Go for it.
RoboCop in space.
Okay.
Really? All right.
He's a
Like-
robo cop. You
He's
just
a-
you launch him into space to
It's in the
protect
name.
law and order. Yeah, like
I
come
don't
on, he'll
think-
survive.
I don't think Detroit's got the budget for that, man.
No.
Space Detroit does.
Say, now Detroit
No one wants
looks
to go to Space Detroit.
now Detroit looks worse than RoboCop Detroit. Okay, they're not on an upward climb at the moment.
I don't
Oh.
know.
Okay, RoboCop in space. If they could at least give me a decent sequel, I'll be behind it.
Sure,
Pete, what do you
yeah.
think? What movie do you want to see in space?
Yeah, man. Of all of the latest shark movies out there, why the hell haven't we gotten a shark, space shark? You know, we've got avalanche shark, we've got snow shark, we got house shark, ghost shark, sharktopus, 4-headed shark.
Yeah. No, you're not
we-
wrong.
Literally,
Literally
in
put,
space.
those are all movies.
put shark next to something that movie exists.
Exactly.
Well,
and there's not a space shark. What the hell? Come on, Asylum. Get on it.
or sci-fi. Either one of you guys should be
Sci-fi,
able to
yeah.
get on this.
I think
But-
Asylum and Sci-Fi have a anyway. I think I have a thing
Well,
together.
Pete,
I have
I
another
mean-
answer.
Well, I have something for Pete though, so we don't lose that. Is I keep IMDb open, so I typed that in because I'm like, how the hell have we not been in space yet with sharks? 2022, no details available yet, but they have the IMDb page of space sharks.
They're trying to figure out how to get the shark into space, and then that's when the movie will come out.
I say it starts as a tornado,
yeah.
and somehow the trajectory that they're at Cape Cod right when we're launching a satellite or SpaceX,
Yeah.
and they have like the little umbilical cord wraps around the tail of a shark, launches into space, it hops in the car that Elon shot up there already,
Right.
and he drives off into Mars. Space
But he's
shark.
wearing like an astronaut helmet. He's got the little globe helmet.
Sharks don't need air.
This one.
I just want to see a shark with an astronaut helmet on.
I
Okay,
feel you. I feel you.
approved.
I'm
fair.
there. I'm there.
What now? Would you put the?
Yeah.
It'd have to engulf both the mouth and the gills, then, right?
Well,
Yes,
they
it
would.
would.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
it in other guys? They would develop a breathing apparatus out of kelp and
Yes.
seaweed,
Yeah.
and then they would perform a beachhead, and then they would attack the lions, and they lost that battle. So
So I got the
like
I got the premise though, Charlie. I like what
Okay.
where you're going there with the SpaceX, but I got one. So
okay,
Uh, anytime you launch in outer space, you're always bringing up experiments because science, right?
obviously,
Makes
so
sense.
we're gonna go up to science, or we're gonna go up to space, and we're gonna bring some samples with us, some samples of babies to see how they grow in outer space. And so you're gonna bring up a squirrel, and you're gonna bring up a raccoon, and you're gonna bring up a tree, and you're gonna bring up a shark. And the shark gets irradiated with gamma rays, right? Well, it's
Yes.
the rays that the Fantastic Four got zip zap zooped.
It was the Incredible Hulk, but I'll let it
Ooh.
slide.
What was
Huh?
what was Fantastic Four? Anyway, it don't matter.
Just
They're-
space
figured out.
rays.
Space rays.
email us at GMBMAMPOD.
Yeah,
if
tell
you
me how
know the
wrong-
answer
Cody
to
and
that.
Mark,
Right,
just
yeah.
yell at us real quick.
And then that shark starts growing big, and those gamma rays keep going in, and he gets bigger, and he can breathe space air. And now you've got a big eating all the space shuttles that go into space because he's a space shark and he's hungry.
Did he
Okay,
eat the space raccoon?
Well, of course he ate the space raccoon.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I have an idea now,
Oh
All
yeah.
right, what's yours? What's yours?
and mine is the sequel to Pete's movie.
Ooh,
Unbeknownst at the end of Space Sharks,
Space Quinn.
the research scientists who had all of the babies laid out, unbeknownst to everyone, one of the young astronauts brought his baby pet alligator with him and
Oh.
accidentally flushed him
Oh.
down the space toilet. And in the chemicals from the space toilet, he was imbued with space invulnerability. And now we have space shark versus space alligator.
Okay. I got the prequel.
Oh, here we go.
The
Yes!
prequel.
Prequel to Pete's movie. It's a shark at space camp. And they're running the ideas of what could possibly happen go wrong. And that's when the shark gets unleashed on all the children.
Ooh.
And the movie ends with them realizing where they could do better with their experiments to pick up with where Pete's movie starts.
But
So
they
is-
didn't know the baby shark that they chose for the experiment was the spawn from the shark from Space Camp.
Exactly.
Boom. Franchise.
we
Sci-fi,
just made
give us
a
a call.
we just made a trilogy. This is great.
did.
Yeah, we did.
I'm in. 1,000%. What movie are we doing again, guys?
Something about space. I don't know.
Oh,
Thank
I got
God
my
the
other movie
record
idea.
button. Thank God I hit the record button. That's all I can say.
We're all thankful for that for sure.
I got the tagline. I'm gonna tell you the tagline to my other movie,
Okay.
and then you're gonna be like, "Oh my God, he's a genius."
I'm already there.
Sure.
Be nice in space.
Oh.
Roadhouse goes to space.
Okay, sure. So, okay, you've got Dalton up in the International Space Station, which clearly has a Roadhouse
A
bar
rough
in it.
and rowdy bar
And
with
you've got-
aliens.
Oh, he's in Mos Eisley. That's where he is.
yeah.
He's
Think
kicking,
Mos
he's kicking
Eisley.
people out of Mos Eisley. He's kicking the shit out of this guy and cutting off hands. Ponda Bada got an arm missing and all
This
that.
guy comes up to him and he's like, "Hey, I heard you're the best." He goes, "I am." He goes, "Well, I came into some space credits and I need you. I need the best." And he's like, "Well, I'm not the best. Space Shark's the best." Well, I can't get a hold of Space Shark. He's in a fight with Space Alligator
Space
right
Shark's
now.
too old.
That's right. I need the cooler, and I have the triple Martian breast. That's the name of my
Oh.
bar.
Triple Martian Breast is the name of your bar.
And the house band is fronted by Max Rebo. I finally get to mention Max
There it
Rebo
is.
on the podcast.
Oh my God, guys!
Can Dalton do the Kessel Run in 2.5 parsecs? Oh wait, what was that? I got that wrong.
Well, he can in his Mercedes that goes to space with him.
Space Mercedes for sure.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
he's got the old jalopy spaceship that he flies around for everyone to beat up and piss on, and then he has, the new hotness over here that is, the Carillion cruiser over there that no one gets to touch but him. I don't know where we're at right now, guys.
Well, wait,
how many more do we
There's
got?
more.
We're gonna get phone calls here pretty soon. That's where we're at. We're idea
main
man, right?
villain is Brad Wesley resurrected.
Zombie Wesley
Yep, in
with
space.
a giant hole through his chest. Does he look like the Doctor in Leprechaun 4? So I can bring this full circle.
Oh, you bring us back in? Oh,
I'm right
that's
back
the movie
into
we're
the
doing.
movie. Yeah, right back in. This
Our
is
space Nazi doctor.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. It's a very good
Kinda.
possibility that's true.
Very real possibility here.
Like with a little Wizard of Oz flair thrown in for what the hell, Also, he's in the thing that looks like Captain Pike from the original motion
It's
picture
true,
from
yeah.
Star Trek. Boom! My music makes sense now to the episode. Not just space. Had that planned the entire time, gentlemen.
I bet you did.
Just like I did.
Why did the Leprechaun have a lightsaber only for one shot in the whole movie?
Because
Right.
he was in Star Wars, you doof.
Because after they did it the first time, some guy in the back went, "George Lucas is going to sue our asses." That's exactly what happened.
You get one. You get two, we're sued.
Yeah, because
I just
the
wish
rest
we
of
could
the
have seen the
movie.
limbs get cut off or something.
God, man, was there just a severe lack of gore in this movie, guys?
No, because you explode the leprechaun like 19 times. in the
Yeah, there's a
movie.
lot of that.
But I got bored with that though. Eventually, it was just plastic body parts flying around,
That
and
was
how
awesome.
he sacrificed himself for a princess he just met. No, look out! And he jumps on top of the grenade. Just like, and then, oh God, Nate, why don't you tell us how after we explode him at the very beginning of the movie, he comes back?
So
Just do it.
a man decides to take a piss onto the leprechaun's corpse, and then we see space dust particles fly
Space
into
herpes.
his peen.
Space herpes. That's a different movie, Pete.
I know, Ice Pirates, right?
Movie we could have done if we hadn't done this one.
Ooh. I don't think it would have been as much fun. Well, maybe it would have been.
I don't know. Have you seen it
don't know.
lately?
I haven't. It's probably all sorts of wrong.
Oh, I love it. Go ahead, Nate.
So after
Space
our man
herpes.
decides to take a piss onto the leprechaun, and then the leprechaun space particles go up his peen. He's about to get it on with
Tool time.
tool time, and that is when we get our dick bursting scene of him going, "Oh God, something's wrong!" And you see it enlarge, and then you see the
The hat.
leprechaun's hat come
The
out
hat.
first.
The shape of his pants, but the hat pushing
And he just
through.
dies.
Wouldn't you?
Yes.
You just
Yeah.
birthed a human being through your
That's
wang.
a very
I mean,
large kidney stone to pass.
this kidney boulder.
Yeah, that did not look fun. And then we get the great line that was in the trailer. Always remember to wear your prophylactic. Should have said space prophylactic.
It would have made more sense.
It'd have been chrome.
Ouch. For both
Well,
parties.
the one space marine with the dome head, he was like half a Destro.
He really was
Mhm.
half Destro. I like that. I wanted to spray half of my head just to be in character for this thing.
I
I
love
painted
it.
my
That'd be
face for
great.
Commando. There's my Commando reference for the episode. And so I was going to spray paint my head silver. And that just really set up the movie, though, from that moment on. From that moment on, this is an Alien ripoff. I don't even want to say homage. They took the Alien script and went, okay, but what if it did this? And that's what they did. Because the Sarge is like Apone yelling at his
Yep.
badasses and just yells at everyone the entire time. God, this movie, Nate. Why? Why?
Well, you
It was
said,
fun.
let's go to space. And I went, well, Leprechaun went to space. We should go there first.
You're not wrong, brother. You're not wrong. Guys, I think we need to kind of reset our brains for a moment. So let's go ahead. It's a little early, but it's not too bad for Leprechaun in Space. Let's hit a commercial break and try to gather our thoughts, and we'll continue on through Leprechaun 4. Where are we at, Nate?
In space.
There you go.
We'll be back following these messages.
Do you like horror movies?
Do you like hanging out with your friends?
Do you like having a laugh?
Do you like podcasts?
Well, you should check out our podcast, Spoils of Horror.
We're not a review show.
We're a horror movie hangout where we talk about movies that are lost, forgotten, popular, and bizarre, all in the scary realm.
You can listen to our podcast while you're doing just about anything.
You could be washing your dishes.
You could be washing your cat.
You could be washing your genitals. All forms of genitals accepted.
We are a fully inclusive genitalia show.
Yes, we are the #1 ideal podcast for washing your genitals.
Our genital Yelp reviews are unsurpassed.
5.5 stars.
You don't want to know where that half came from. It's,
Now that you know that, check us out on all major platforms.
you can search for Spoils of Horror on all social media sites
Come and hang out with us. We'd love to see you.
and your genitals.
Bye.
A haunted ship,
I'm getting some really strange readings in here.
a missing crew,
This place is a tomb.
DJ, where are you?
and infinite evil.
This ship has been beyond the boundaries of our universe. Who knows what it's brought back with it?
Vacate! I want off this ship.
You can't leave. She won't let you.
Event Horizon. Rated R.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Give Me Back My Pro Wrestling, the podcast that's based on the old school, but can still help you find the good stuff from today. Dangerous Dan Colley, the Professor Jimmy Street, and the Plastic Sheik Jared are the undisputed six-man tag team champions of the wrestling podcast world. From thought-provoking topics to superstar interviews to action figure expertise. This trio does it all, and all they ask is, give me back my pro wrestling! Every other Thursday, wherever you listen to podcasts.
Welcome back.
All right, so the whole purpose of this movie is that the leprechaun has now found a space alien princess,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
he wants to wed
Yeah.
her.
We
That
have
way he
no-
can then
yeah.
become king.
Yeah. We have no idea why. We literally start right there.
No, he just like is whining and dining her with his pot of gold. And that's when we get our massive shootout, the lightsaber kill, and now they're all caught and we're on the spaceship.
Yeah.
Boom.
Right. Our leprechaun wants to become king of something because he says that a couple of times. Like, I want to be the ruler of something, which sounds terrible.
I think it's just like now he's like, you know what? I've been in Vegas. I've done the whole America thing. Why not become king for a day?
Yeah. No, he saw the king in Vegas in number 3. So he's
Oh,
like, I can do
yeah.
that.
That's
he's like, and that's that. I think that we're talking about part 3 all of a sudden. I think it was a missed opportunity to not put him in a tiny Elvis outfit.
I was going to say, how was there not an Elvis Leprechaun movie?
Totally missed opportunity, especially since he went to Vegas.
So good.
I'm disappointed in you, Hollywood. Boo.
That's right. Hollywood, call us for all your future ideas that you have. We've
had some bitching ideas already tonight. So.
We got this down pat.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're pros. So, no, we're on the spaceship. They are under orders to collect a sample, but now it's not so much the leprechaun that we find out that this talking head in the video is wanting. He wants to preserve the alien princess because her blood is rejuvenative. Her hand got cut off somehow in the explosion, and that was the only thing that got cut off. And they reattached it, and it was perfect. There was nothing wrong. So he's like this mad genius that we're led to understand. I love his assistant more than I do anything on that. That guy was just
the
so
pervy assistant.
Well, he was that part I didn't like. What I did like was how he kept handling the drill sergeant guy. He's like, I'm gonna kick your ass. He's like, the guy was just be like, oh, and okay, what are we doing afterwards? Just that whole like non-bothered by anything on the ship. The perfect yes man, but also just didn't give a shit about anyone else's
He's the right-hand man that you want if you're an evil Nazi scientist in space.
Pretty much, man.
It's your Renfield.
Captain Pike's clone.
That's it.
That's it.
I don't know, man. This movie goes completely off the rails for a space movie right out the go once they're doing shootouts.
The leprechaun uses a gun.
A lot.
Yeah. Like
way
he does
more than I
magic.
remember.
He does magic, but still reverts back to shooting a gun at him. It's insane. Also, I want to ask a question. So they're hunting this thing on the ship. They go into full alien. They literally have a tracker, and that the leprechaun uses his magic to destroy it so they can't sense him. I was like, alien. They go into the space trash dump of the ship, which is an homage to Star Trek,
Wars.
or not Star Wars.
Star Wars, yep.
But then they go in, they have to wear suits because of flesh-eating bacteria, which I may be showing my hand. But they go in and the leprechaun's wearing the same suit.
Leprechaun-sized.
Leprechaun-sized suit, because you never know.
You never know when you're going to have a little person as a passenger who might need to
go.
Or a child.
Where the flesh-eating viruses. You'd feel awfully stupid if you had a child on you who had to go through there, and you're like, oh, God, I don't have a child-sized flesh-eating virus suit protector in space on me.
Yeah, I mean, because I would never know to just put them in the bigger suit that they would be fine
and let him
in.
trip over his little kid legs. And then he falls, and then his kid, like adult-size flesh-eating virus in space helmet rolls off, and now his whole face is melted. Man, Charlie, for a person who has kids, you think you'd be more relevant and helpful with them if they were in space.
3 kids, Nate. I saw you doing the math in your head for a second.
I was.
Throw me under the bus. You're coming with me. But
although like your kids in flesh-eating virus situations.
There you go, buddy. And I thought you'd be bigger.
In space.
Yeah, you should be bigger in space. So, and then you get to see the leprechaun like gliding through the air on these chains that are hanging down. Real quick, I didn't bring this up earlier when we were talking about the budget. We made fun of the spaceship, the outside CGI. their money went to sets.
It really did. And that's like the impressive part of it all. It was like when I was watching this, I was like, man, it's got to be pretty cool to be able to like build a set with like the sliding like space doors, to have a set with like outdoor alien rocks, a weird alien mutant that gets blown up. Like it's cheaply done, but I didn't get a chance to look up who did it, but they clearly were having fun. And that's what matters.
While some of like the rocks were cheaply done, but other scenes, like this whole thing felt like a level of Doom. You know, chains and hooks hanging down, corridors. When they do the catwalk bridge over nothing, a la Star Trek, that set looked awesome. The scientists like laboratory looked awesome. Like I feel like that's where most of the money went, was all these different sets on this movie.
That
and I was impressed by them.
Yeah, that and the scorpion thing monster at the end.
I love
that. Was really gross and awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Since Pete's bringing it up, we're bashing this movie because it came out around the times of Jurassic Park, Starship Troopers. Another movie came out that tried to do a Spider-Man mutant that I think this one blew away, and that was the one they did for Lost in Space. Oh. That CG blue garbled piece of junk at the end of that movie.
Honestly forgot that there was a Lost in Space.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me of that.
Yeah, man.
Joey Tribbiani, baby. He was the pilot in that. But I forget what the doctor's name in the Lost in Space was.
Dr. Smith.
Dr. Smith. He turns into the Smith spider, is what it's called.
Oh.
This one looked 1,000 times better than what they did in that big budget movie. I loved the prosthetics. I loved the little wiggling thing on the side of his face every time you saw him. And they kept it campy though. He was like hunting flies. You know, he was trying to stay smart, and then a fly would come by and he'd want to eat it.
I think that's something I told Nate. Like, God damn it, why is he catching a fly in a spaceship?
Where'd the fly come from?
Flipping fly come from? Flipping fly
from the space fly, man. From the space planet.
Space fly. I'm so dumb.
It was in the space.
I apologize, Leprechaun, for in space. I'm sorry that
they had little tiny protective suits that they flew in.
Little bubbles over there.
Little bubbles. And they flew around the space dump. And when they opened the door, they came out, and now they're loose in the ship.
Right.
Or it was Jeff Goldblum's fly machine. That's actually where it teleports the flies.
Maybe that, you know what? That would have been an awesome little like wink and nod homage to like have part of a pod in the corner of the lab and just had that like a nice little wink to flies, because they're going to turn him into
at the very end when the scorpion fly guy is being killed at the end, he did say, "Help me," which
he did.
Which is the original fly with Vincent Price. That's where that came from. So there was a little bit of that connective tissue.
Yeah, look, they knew what they were doing with this movie.
It's dumb.
They were like, we're going campy and we're doing it and we're going to have fun with it. And that's what this movie is ultimately. This movie was, to me, fun. Was it dog shit garbage?
Yeah.
But it was fun dog shit garbage. So basically, we're not going to walk y'all through this whole movie, but I want to highlight a few of the kills. And one was the Space Marine that gets sandwiched by the shipping crate, which I absolutely loved. He just looks up, he screams, 2 steps to the side, he'd still be alive. No, he's just going to stand in one spot and thunk. Then you get the Marine that his spacesuit got ripped. And as soon as he hits the decontamination area, he's a skeleton.
Yeah, that's some really fast-acting, flesh-eating virus.
But none top the Drop Dead Fred kill in this movie. Have you guys seen Drop Dead Fred?
I have not.
It's been a long time, but I remember loving Drop Dead Fred as a kid.
Okay, Drop Dead Fred was kind of a knockoff kind of
I know exactly what kill you're talking about.
Yeah, you know which one you're talking about.
Yep.
And as a little girl, she made a
imaginary friend
that was the one that she blamed for all the mischief, and you saw him. He was He was a British actor, and I cannot remember his name. We're going to get railed about that. Anyway, there's a scene where he gets run over by a truck, and his head is like 5 times bigger and flat. The Dr. Scientist in this, when he gets his head smashed and the thing moves away, his face is still moving, but it's like the size of a pizza pan.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's a pizza pan face now.
It's a pizza pan face flattened. And I immediately went, oh, drop dead Fred. That was the first thing I said when that kill got revealed.
Yeah, I went to Looney Tunes. When I'm sitting there with
Yeah.
Nate, I'm like,
Well,
hey,
yeah,
that's
I mean,
a
that's
Bugs
original.
Bunny thing, man.
The shipping crate's the anvil. This guy gets smacked with a frying pan, basically. So yeah, a lot of these kills based off Looney Tunes, you know, other homages to movies and some influences. One of my favorites, though, and again, we go right back into it, throws a little bit of Aliens into it. Matter of fact, it throws in a little bit of Looney Tunes and a great little, even maybe they didn't do it on purpose, but I felt like it was a little homage to an action movie. Was when the Leprechaun takes like mental control of the drill sergeant, the guy with the metal head, and he magically makes bombs appear on this guy. I'm like, if you can do that, why are we going through
What?
all of this in this movie? Like, I can just imagine C4 on your chest and have a detonator in my hand. Literally what happens in this movie. I'm not making that up.
Oh, the dynamite in the mouth,
Yeah.
and then him dropping it.
He spits it out.
Yeah.
Okay, that one, the other 27 pieces on you are going to kill you, but let's spit that one out. So he like mind controls this guy. They walk through the ship. Again, Warwick Davis is having a blast. He's giggling the entire time. Like he's playing with these people. And I feel like it's just Warwick Davis going, I have this idea. Let's go do this. And they're like, whatever, you're the star. Just go. And that's what they did. They go into, I guess, the cafeteria, and music starts playing when the other Marines walk in, and the drill sergeant is in a dress and a wig covering his helmet, you know, the metal helmet piece
Yeah.
he has. I instantly went, oh shit, he looks like Gary Busey in Under Siege when he does the little cross-dressing thing for the Admiral. And that's all I could picture the entire time. And then he's like trying to fight the control. So he would be like drill sergeant 1 second. Then he would be like this character the next. He'd be like, I'm going to murder you. Oh, that's just too violent. I can't do that. And I'm losing it this whole time. And then they knock him down. They try to knock senses into him. And the Leprechaun makes a bayonet, like a Garand rifle appear with a bayonet. And
Yeah, he gets an M1.
He tries to kill everyone. Everyone else has machine guns. They're all supposed to be tactically trained Marines, but one dude in a dress attacking them with a bayonet rifle, not even shooting at them. And he cuts two of the people, disables the one guy and I think he knocks him out for a little bit. And they finally get the upper hand on him, knock him down. The headpiece flies out, and we find out he was an android the entire time.
The whole time. Which
A
I like
la
to think
Bishop from Aliens.
Yeah, yeah.
the director, though, was like, all right, in this scene, I want you to unleash your inner Busey.
Yeah, instead of beauty, Busey.
Busey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Your
funny.
inner Busey. And that's what, honestly, it was exactly what I was picturing when I watched this movie. I instantly saw Gary Busey in that. Because he's having a blast in Under Siege. You know, he's really hamming it up. And this guy is, I don't
Doing
know.
his best to ham it up.
I want to
Yes,
know how
yes,
many
he's
takes this
doing what
took.
he can.
There's no way they did this in like a handful of takes. I'd have been laughing. I would have been giggling the entire time. There's no way you weren't, because it's done all for laughs. It's not done in a way that you're like, oh, that was distasteful. It was pure comedy. It was just pure slapstick.
The
is
whole
all they were
movie
really.
is
Absurdity.
absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
absurd.
So it's just,
Yeah,
what else can we throw that is just ridiculous?
you're not expecting it.
No.
Like seriously, when they cut the camera and then you're following the Marines into that room, that is the absolute last thing you are expecting to happen in this movie. And you've already seen some pretty crazy shit. And that happens. I mean, and then we get the Honey I Shrunk the Kids, except it's the sequel. I blew up the Leprechaun
Oh,
in the cargo
my.
hold.
The pixelated leprechaun
Well,
that
the Chekhov's gun that
showed
we
up.
haven't talked about yet here is that at the very beginning, well, not the very, when they get off the planet and back to the ship, they had the leprechauns stash gold or whatever, something.
They
whatever.
always got his gold.
Yeah, right. And they have this shrinking ink ray or whatever, and so they could transport. My guess is that weight is still a factor when it comes to fuel. So if they can shrink these things,
space weight.
Maybe I'm overthinking this, but if they can
Maybe.
lighten the cargo by shrinking it, especially since gold is so heavy. And anyway, so they have
it's
this
the weightlessness of space. I don't know why that would matter, but maybe just room inside the ship.
With that too. So
we'll go with that.
And the shrink ray goes both ways. It goes small and it goes big.
And you guys were worried about the jokes
I know that was
earlier.
terrible. I apologize. that was terrible.
No mistakes.
So anyway, at this point, they go into this cargo hold where Warwick Davis is looking for his gold.
Yeah.
And he's telling his future wife, bride to be, "Hey, I've got all this money. You definitely want to hire me," because I guess her father was bankrupt at that time, or he lost all his money.
So we get a little bit of preamble that her father, the king, is broke because he has given all of his wealth to the people. So he is the people's king. She thinks it's okay, but she's also very high maintenance and she wants money, which is how somehow she's okay with the leprechaun's idea to marry her, kill her father.
Because she is just driven by greed.
She's literally a gold digger. I mean, she wants the gold.
Well, as Pete has so eloquently tried to explain to us the shrink and rebigulator ray.
That's the best.
Now the leprechaun has been bigulated because we can't say it wasn't like he was shrunk down.
He's been embiggened.
He has been embigulated.
And you know
it's space, Pete. You gotta have lated and everything.
Oh, that's true.
Embigulated. You gotta make sure that the goods are still in check.
Oh God, that's right. I forgot about that.
Again, not expecting anything that happens as this movie goes to where he gets gigantism and immediately pulls his trousers out and goes, "Nice."
Back to killing.
And it got a genuine giggle from both Nate and I.
I'm pretty sure Jackie laughed at that point too. How do you not? Like, if you can't laugh at him, coming out of a dude's crotch, you can laugh at him being like, "Yeah, baby, I got it." Oh, God. And so we get this whole weird cat and mouse of him trying to step on. He literally tries to step on the dude, thinks he gets him, and lifts his foot up to look at the bottom.
Looks at it,
to see if there's squish dude.
This is all filler. This end is all. I mean, as much as I enjoyed it,
just how do we wrap this
filler.
up?
How do we get this to 90 minutes or 75 minutes or whatever it is?
Cat and mouse,
and it's so bad. And they're trying he set the self-destruct on the ship at this point.
The leprechaun set that.
So the smart science girl and the token black guy stick right are trying to figure out the password to get into the ship's computer to undo what has been done as far as the self-destruct.
So they have to go into the doctor's lair, and what we haven't talked about yet.
Oh, we haven't.
We have the moment that the doctor, Christopher Pike, meets the leprechaun. And the leprechaun kind of puts pieces together. It's like, "Oh, you're just in it for the fame. You're just in it for the money." And tells his bride-to-be, he just wanted you for your blood. Let's give it to him. So he takes a blender, puts the blue blood, royalty, blue blood, wink, wink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That into the blender.
Was not lost.
It wasn't. Just for our listeners out there, they can't see the blue blood. Goes over to a spider that was foreshadowed earlier in the movie.
Yeah.
drops it in the blue and goes, but wait, there's more. And Billy Mays it with a scorpion, drops it in, hits the blender, sucks it up in a syringe, and stabs it into the doctor.
Mind you, this is the scene that scared me as a kid on the 2-hour
yeah.
delay, waiting for the school bus.
Red ball gag in the doctor, one arm kind of tied because he doesn't have another arm unless you pay attention earlier in the movie.
Don't pay no attention to that.
Yeah,
Don't worry about that.
Did you guys see it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You see his arm behind him as he's dressing down the Marines. And I'm like, how did the editing guy not catch that? Or was it just a matter of F it? It's going in.
That was
There's
that.
a
I think
moment
that was
in the movie where they have like just a standard metal clipboard that's supposed to be a tablet, and then she clearly like just turns just a little bit, and there's just a tiny Dollar General calculator.
Yes.
Not a Texas Instrument 32 key. Nope.
Yeah, you could have got any of those from any school that did the graphs. I would
Yeah.
have bought that. My favorite, though, was the doctor's in this whole metal apparatus. He's missing one arm. He's got one. He's got all these pumps and goo and what looks like pee in one the entire time. They have to continually cutting to his backside to show this mannequin and to emulate him talking is just the head.
Yeah, just the head going left or right like it's Harry Carey.
And then it would cut back to the front where you got to see him with his arm behind his back and his fingers were sticking out. And I swear he knew you could see it because he pulls his arm down to cover his side. Like someone in the video monitor was like, we can see your fingers. And he lowers his arm down. Is that better? We're good. Don't worry. We'll cut that. They didn't.
They didn't.
Oh, someone forgot to cut that.
Someone didn't hit the record button. But
yeah, see, shit happens.
So this doctor, and they drag this out forever. Like they keep running through the lab and the doctor's missing or the doctor's shaking violently until we get a reveal later that he is this. It's fantastic.
It really
it's
is
gorgeous.
It's a great.
It's a from beyond sort of monster,
it's
right?
Totally
Yeah.
from beyond. They have transformed him into a spider / scorpion that's no longer in the robotic suit. And it has like tendrils coming off the side of his face that are always moving. So there's a little tiny motor that they just hook the battery to. And it's always going.
It's great. Yeah.
He has a scorpion tail coming up over his back. And it's like, it's all in the shots. It's not like, let's do the body. Now let's have like.
There isn't like weird camera angles or anything like that. Like, they're not afraid to show the creature that looks killer.
It's because normally if I was thinking about it, I'd be like, okay, I'd have the guy in the makeup. Then over here, I would have puppeteers on a tail apparatus. And I would cut it to make it look like, with some blocking and stuff that's what it is. No, it's all attached to this dude. Like this is where budget went. Sets and these like practical effects. And yeah, we already talked about the fly. He even says my mind is slowly disintegrating into whatever. Did y'all notice his eye thing had like LEDs behind it and kept blinking behind the fly eye?
I don't think I noticed that. No.
They were trying to, flies have all the lenses, how light hits it and it would reflect. That's what I think they were trying to go for, but it just looked like Christmas tree lights stuck behind his head.
It might have been Christmas tree lights.
And again, moments for Jackie to groan during this movie is they drug out what you're all expecting to happen. You're expecting the good-looking girl in the movie to not have as many clothes by the end of it. So first she gets splashed with acid, which has to be the weakest acid I've ever seen splashed on someone, and it rips her pants and burns her arm. So now she's down into a tank top and her ripped pants. Then she goes running through the ventilation systems, and the doctor spider grabs her leg and almost rips her pants and gets away. And you're like, oh, they're toying with me here. We're not going to get the full thing. They're not doing it. Then the spider rips her freaking pants off. Shoot, like it was attached to a wire. Her pants go whoop gone. And now she spends the last 5-8 minutes of the movie in underwear and a tank top the entire time. Ass to God, just
Yeah,
out
in a
there
unitard,
going.
basically, running
Unitard, yeah.
around.
It's a one-piece bathing suit.
I don't think it was a one piece, gentlemen.
Oh, okay.
I do believe there was a split in the middle. Not there, Pete. Quit looking.
I'm not looking. Well, okay, maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit. So we have the spiders, so we obviously got to get down to the showdown. Nate, talks to us about the showdown.
The giant leprechaun just running around waiting. Is that what we're talking about?
Well, we got to get to that point because they send him out into space. They open the airlock in the cargo hold, and he gets sucked out into space.
Yeah, that's how he gets defeated.
Yeah, that's how you kill the first baddie, I guess. That is the leprechaun. How did he get blown up into 1,000 pieces, though?
Just being in air without his special leprechaun helmet.
It
Just being in space. I mean, the
imploded.
vacuum
Yeah,
of
man.
space,
Just being
you
in space.
tend to explode.
I was like,
Or at
anytime
least-
I've seen it, that they show him freezing, like when something gets pulled out, and the alien from Aliens 2 just kind of floats away. It doesn't like explode. Explosions are from something blowing it
They
up.
just want an excuse to blow up Warwick Davis once again.
a
for
fourth
like
time or fifth time, whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, they do it quite a bit.
But
it's in his
it's even
contract.
better because then they're on like the computer monitor, watching him explode, and then you see just his hand float by and he flips them off.
Yeah, it's throwing the bird. And it's not like it was already the bird. It literally forms the bird once it's in front
Yeah.
of the camera. And we still have the doctor to contend with. So now our final baddie is actually the doctor.
We get a very Terminator 2.
Totally Terminator 2.
that's right. Yeah.
Styx is in a web hanging while trying to work the computer. He's like, I'm not worried about it. So not even worried. He's hanging in web that look like skin. And the girl comes running in and he goes, hey, maybe you should use that liquid nitrogen that just so happens to be sitting over in the corner. Swear to God, that's what it felt like he said.
With a hose.
I
yeah.
mean, I think it was.
With
That's exactly what it
hose
was.
and a nozzle, and she sprays the doctor with liquid nitrogen.
Like she's spraying her garden for weeds.
Yeah, it was like, oh, there's roaches, and starts spraying the thing down, freezes it, and then they T-1000 it and break it into 1,000.
Yes, they do. Because another thing needs to explode in this movie.
Everything explodes.
They knew what they were doing when it came to like certain kills.
I'm now more interested to find out how they were going to bring the leprechaun back, because there's no way to pee on him in space. Because now that's canon, that's lore.
Yeah.
The
The
leprechaun
only way-
comes back to pee.
The only way to do it is, I mean, he just showed up in space. He shows up in space again. Whatever.
Just there.
Just there.
Now
Shows
he's in
up
the
in the
hood.
hood.
Now he comes
There you
back to
go.
the hood.
That's it. I blame you, Nate.
Yeah, this movie was really hard to do. This is like the first time also I've done a movie where I've not had notes. So I'm like, man,
Yeah, we didn't take
what
notes, did we?
did happen? Like-
they are sitting there after I left.
I
I'm
know
like,
we watched the movie.
shit, we should have taken notes.
We probably should have, because this was a struggle for myself.
But we were having a good time.
I've seen Aliens, so I knew everything that was happening in this.
Oh, that's a good point, right?
Basically, did it happen in Aliens? Yes. Did it happen in Leprechaun
happen
4
here?
in space? All right, guys. Well, we've kind of already walked through 90% of the kills, but we still got to do our thing. Let's do our rating, Bloods.
Let's do it.
All right, Charlie, did you do your research?
I did do my research. So
Oh,
this one
course you did.
is 10.
All right.
10 bodies in this one.
10 space deaths.
10 space bloods. This is my asterisk, though. This is kind of where they said, F it. We're going to do what we want for the ending. There's like 3 survivors at the end of the movie.
I think
The
there's
hero,
4.
Is there 4?
Yeah, because the princess survives and 3 space marines.
Ah,
Oh, I
the princess
forgot about
does
the princess does
survive. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're kind of just cool with. They're like, all right, you're good.
Yeah. So our hero, who usually has to go out in a blaze of glory, a la Michael Biehn and Aliens, he does technically survive the end of that movie, but they immediately kill him off in 3. But we also get Styx. He survives. He's all the way to the end. The smart nurse is our girl at the end of the movie. And I did actually forget about the princess still being alive. Sorry, I didn't see what was really all to do about the princess in this movie.
It was just so she could have regenerating blood.
And show her
And he wanted to be a
And
king.
show her
Come
boobs.
on.
Right.
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
Now,
Jackie loved that part.
gentlemen,
Did she?
No.
with
not at all.
10 kills, do we have a kill of the week?
Well, first we got to play this.
What do you think? Zombie kill of the week?
Pete.
So I don't know if mine is technically a kill.
You did this last time, Pete.
I know.
Yeah, Pete.
We
You're
keep
always like,
bending
I have
these rules.
But it
Pete
was
asterisks.
I'm bending the rules
Go
because
for it.
screw it. The thing I was not expecting at all whatsoever in this movie is when the leprechaun falls on the grenade at the very beginning of the movie. I'm like, what are you doing? He's
Yeah.
like, I'll save you, and he's
very
sacrifices
noble.
himself.
He's
Yeah.
vaporized. I
And-
mean, it's
Did he know that the Marine was going to piss on him and he could invade his crotch?
the leprechaun.
Right.
Lucky.
Leprechaun
Space-
herpes is
Space
the worst.
herpes will always get
Yeah.
you.
So that was my that was my surprise. There were some pretty good. There are some really damn good kills in this, but that was the one that surprised me the most. So I think that one is what is my favorite. Yeah.
Mine
Charlie,
is
yours.
flesh-eating bacteria.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's
I-
good.
I know they set it up like they literally say, "Oh, it's flesh-eating bacteria. You have to wear this." What they don't tell you, it's instantaneous because as soon as like he's standing in front of the guy in the camera shot and he steps to the side and it's skeleton and it's
Instant.
steaming. It's like gone. And I was like, yes, I am in. That one.
That was great.
Flesh-eating
That was great.
bacteria. Nate, what's your kill of the week?
Well, this is pretty great because I am agreeing with Pete.
So
What?
you were gonna bend the rules and you just gave him shit about bending the rules?
Of course. It's our
God.
show. I'm allowed to yell at people for bending rules that I wanted to bend first. Yeah, the very first leprechaun exploding was too much fun. Because it was like a, holy shit, they just blew him up. Like, wait, how's he come back now?
It don't matter.
This was the most uncharacteristic leprechaun that we've known from the other movies. Like this movie,
But
even
it did
though
its job.
it did,
lived up to its title.
but it's like even though he goes to hunt his gold, it's not the determination from the first 3 movies where it's I want my gold. That's
Yeah, you
all
took
I
my
care
gold.
about.
Give it
I
back.
I don't care what I got to do. This felt more like the lore leprechauns that are supposed to be playful, mischievous. They might kill you if they felt like it and it was funny enough. That's what this Warwick Davis leprechaun was. It's like, I'm going to kill you, but I'm going to laugh while I do it.
Only if it's funny enough.
That's right. All right, boys, you ready to rate
Well,
this?
We got to do our machetes.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Guys, it's okay. He just wanted his machete back. Whew.
Pete,
No breaking
you
the
get to go
rules, Pete.
first.
No breaking the rules. This is a bad movie. It's bad, but I had so much fun. I'm going to give it a 7 because
Wow.
it is so much fun. This movie is terrible. But it was so much fun.
There's an enjoyment factor.
This is
for
this
sure.
is right up my alley with horror.
There's no horror
in
in
name only. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I'm gonna give it a 7. Yeah, there you
Man.
go. If
I
it was,
thought I was
Nicely
going to be
done.
the high one, man.
it's a bad movie, but I loved it. I thought it was so much fun. I might not go watch it again, but I had a good time. And especially since I was there with Nate, that was a hoot that we got to
Yeah.
Oh,
that
It
we got to
was.
see it
We had a
together.
good date night.
It was
I
a
need
good
that.
You
date
got to
night.
play with Beefcake. Beefcake would
I
not
got to play
beat
with
around.
Beefcake. That dog is big. That's a thick dog. He's a chunk.
I know Beefcake.
Fenris the
Dog,
kitty
chunk.
warmed up to him, but Goblin hid.
Goblin did it.
Yep.
Goblin's my backup co-host. Nate left the room one day, and Goblin was sitting in the chair.
Oh
staring
yeah.
at me.
He always sits in my chair.
Yep. Nate come in
And
going,
I'm
"What's
like-
going on?" I was like, "I got a new host. See you later. It's the Charlie and Goblin show."
Don't get no talk back from
Charlie.
Goblin.
What are you going to give this bad boy?
I seriously thought I was going to be the high one. I really did. Because I'm giving it 5.5, and it's
Oh.
literally all the reasons what Pete just said. I had a blast watching it for enjoyment. It's a terrible movie.
It's a terrible movie.
But I was so happy watching Warwick Davis have fun that I was smiling because he was smiling. I just could not get over the fact that he started as an Ewok. He was this little
He
teddy
was
bear
Wicket.
looking. He was Wicket. And then he's Willow. But now he's got to do it had to be like, we need a short person for a movie that's going to be about leprechauns. This guy had some movie experience. So they're like, okay, you can come do Leprechaun. They do it. And it just turned into this magic for him, period. I love everything about Warwick Davis. And this movie just personifies him having fun in the character. And I might watch this again. I don't know. I wish all three of us could have sat in the same room and watched it. We all
This
three
would be a
would've
cool
been
one to show
eight.
Anthony.
Oh, this will be
Yeah?
an Anthony
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah,
for
like I think
sure.
that'd be a cool one to show the kids.
We've watched the first one
Okay.
because honestly, there's not anything.
No,
It's
there's nothing bad
R-rated,
about
but
it.
there's nothing
Nothing,
that bad. in
yeah.
it. And second one, there is nudity. Third one, I think there's nudity, and then obviously there's a little bit of nudity in this one, but nothing.
Not as much as you're
No,
wanting in space.
not what you expect.
I need
in
more
space
space
movies.
movies.
Yeah, space movies.
So 5.5. So
Is there a
Nate,
song called Space Movies?
this
There better be.
is your pick, your fault.
Your fault.
What's your machete rating for?
Kind of
Leprechaun?
amazed that I'm gonna be the lower of them all, but mine's a 4.5.
Wow.
But it is fun.
Okay.
It's just a stupid movie.
Yes, it's terrible.
Yeah.
And I just can't help but I probably would never watch this by myself.
Agreed. Yeah.
There's no way.
I'll test to that. Yeah.
I'll amend mine saying if I do watch it, it'll just be because I need something in the background on, and I'll throw it on. Especially if I'm watching the other leprechauns in the shop and just go, throw 4 in.
But you know what this did remind me of?
Aliens.
Jack Frost 2.
Oh, totally.
No. Oh.
So stupid, but so much fun.
We ranked Jack Frost 2 pretty high.
I know you
Nate.
did. I know you did.
Yeah,
I mean, for
Jack
you to
Frost
give
2
this,
gets a lot of shit, but I still think
It-
it's a
it
very,
deserves a lot
very
of shit.
fun movie.
but it's fun, man. It's fun. Same with this movie. It's shit, but it's fun shit.
Yes.
It's flesh-eating bacteria shit.
Now, of course, there are some people who just don't know how to have fun in life.
Does that mean I get to play the?
Your try, Scud.
Until I can think of a new one. Yes, that's actually what you get to play.
Your try, Scud.
But because I always forget that that's the drop, and I haven't looked up a new drop. Yep,
Your
you get to
try,
play that one.
Your try, Scud.
This comes from Rimpster, who said this is worse than bad. Leprechaun 4 most be one of the corniest movies I've seen in a long time. I thought the acting in Children of the Corn Revelation was bad, but now I think it can't get any worse than Leprechaun 4. Even Warwick Davis's play isn't the best of his Leprechaun career. Still, for some reason, this movie made me laugh sometimes. The movie's strength is that it doesn't take itself too seriously, which makes itself somewhat watchable. Still, if you want to watch a Leprechaun movie, avoid this one and rather watch part 1 or 3. They're really
3?
a lot better.
How did he jump to 3, man?
I don't know.
The little bit we saw at 3 was, oh God.
He's in Vegas. How much? I mean, Vegas is the next step is space. Once you go to Vegas, you go to space. I don't know why National Lampoons hasn't gone to space. That's my pick.
Ooh,
Next franchise in space, National Lampoon.
Animal House in
Lampoons,
space.
Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Family Vacation,
No.
National Lampoon's in Vegas.
There are space tourists now, so maybe Wally World is now on the moon or on Mars or something.
Yeah.
Space Wally World.
Space Wally World.
Clark he gets the whole family together to go to Space Wally World.
Well, unfortunately, now the time we have to do it, we would have that he's passed, but now his son.
Oh, for sure. Russ needs to take out the mantle.
Oh, okay.
He goes, I have to do what my dad did for us and take us to Wally World, but now it's like 2037, and he takes them to Wally World.
We get robot security John Candy.
We get robot security RoboCop.
There we are.
There's your RoboCop. Yes. Yes.
He's been demoted.
Hollywood, that's give me back my
Robo
action and horror
Rent-A-Cop.
movies at GMBMAMPOD.com. So
Robo Rent-A-Cop.
send us over those emails to get some more story ideas.
I would also like to see Turner and Hooch go to space now. That way we get the dog and cop in space.
Space dog.
I feel like we've seen something like that, though. I mean, there's space dogs.
Did Burt Reynolds do that?
Burt Reynolds has that stash been to space? I don't know.
Has it?
If it hasn't, it should. Let's dig him up and
there is a Space Truckers.
Did Zabardazo or whatever that movie's called? Did that take place in space?
What
Zabardo? What?
You know, the one where he's got like the just the package out and about, and he's got
that's
a pistol.
Sean Connery.
Oh. I got my hairy mustache men mixed up. Sorry,
and that's Zardon.
Yeah. Zardoz. Oh, that's
one of those. Don't know the name of the movie.
Oh, boy.
Didn't know the actor in it. You got me.
I'm gonna buy you that outfit.
I'll wear it.
I want to see Nate in that outfit, and then I'm gonna wear it next.
Yeah.
Right after Nate wears it.
Right after I get it on.
Are we done yet? Are we done?
Well, there was a couple dick punches in this movie, so the dick punch segment still lives on.
It does. There was a dick explosion from the leprechaun coming out of the dick. There was there was a dick scratch.
Yep, there was a dick scratch.
The Marine, the cross-dressing Marine had nunchucks for some weird reason.
Yep.
And had to get a dick scratch a little scratch.
There was a dick grab.
There was
one Marine grabbed the other Marine's dick. Is this what we're ending the show on?
The leprechaun checked his package.
Yeah, because this movie was so hard to go around, and as I was watching this, I went, "Ha ha!" Charlie thought there'd be no dick punching segments in space, but boy, was he wrong.
You're trash, kid.
Wasn't there another dick shot? Oh yeah, the leprechaun got a nut shot, didn't he?
I think yes, he does. I think so.
One of the gals gave him a crotch shot.
Not what I thought it was going to mean. Anyway, thanks for tuning in to our second movie in space.
I don't know how you survived this long, people.
Listenership is
We're coming off
dropping.
of vacation. That's the problem.
Yeah. Vacation.
We come off vacation. We go straight into recording. We forgot how to do this. All around.
I think some people are going to email going, why'd you hit the record button, Charlie?
No one
no one's going to email us.
No one emails.
No, we actually have an email. So we are going to do our second live email read that I promised.
I didn't see this.
So yesterday from Gude BR Movie Night. Oh, good beer, bad movie night. I see what that says.
Oh, it was the umlauts again. They always get you.
It's hard to read this font.
I know.
Shit happens. Shakespeare. That was our email.
That was
this week. Thank you, Pete. Don't know if it counts if you're on the show, though.
Nate was crying in his tears. Like, we don't get no emails.
I'm very sad about it, man.
So I sent you an email.
He's not wrong. I mean, he's really not. But all right, let's end this space shuttle into the sun. Thanks for checking out our latest episode of Gimme Back My Horror Movies. I promise I may put Nate back on the grounding and let him stop picking movies for a little while.
Oh,
I had a good streak going.
This was a
You
good
really
time.
did, man. You went from Hellraiser 2 to Leprechaun 4.
I had Roadhouse. I had Hellraiser 2.
Ah.
We agreed on Commando. We agreed
Yeah.
on Above the Law. We've been in sync.
We have. I have made one suggestion, and I finally get to do it. It's because you picked Leprechaun 4. So,
When you're right, you're right.
and technically, I picked the next horror one because I wanted to do it. Because you picked the next action one. What's happened? Why am I now picking the horror one?
Man, this is just how it goes.
You
I know.
literally picked the next action one that follows. I don't know.
All I know is I'm not allowed to pick any horror movies.
You didn't bring any to the table when it came to Space Month.
I wasn't asked. I've been grounded since Thirst.
He has, but we're in discussions about lifting the moratorium for a
Really?
slight
Let's stop
bit.
another movie we could have done.
Oh, really?
Thirst in
What?
Space? Vampires in
Yeah.
Space. I have a Vampires
Exactly.
in Space. I have
Yes.
a Vampires in Space movie.
Yes!
You guys really want
Exactly
to
what I was thinking.
to do Life
Pete's on the
Force?
same level as me.
Life Force.
Yes!
So we get to talk about a few people dying, and the rest of the movie is space boobs.
Yes.
Yes.
What,
Guys, I don't know if I can watch that movie with my wife.
no, you don't want to do that.
That's like
That's a movie you watch alone.
I don't know if I'm allowed to do that either. My wife listens to the show. She's Googling Life Force right now.
Oh,
Thanks,
boy.
fellas.
There's a lot of space boobs in this.
A lot. Nothing but.
Well,
Patrick Stewart's in it.
it is Patrick Stewart. It is technically like
Stewart.
one set of space boobs throughout the movie. But
they're there. And
can I end this episode yet, guys?
Well, you gotta let me get my good word in.
I haven't even told them about the socials.
okay, I'll be quiet now.
Oh, okay. Yep. Be good.
Your try, Scud.
Be nice.
Trying
space.
to. Space Roadhouse.
I like Space Roadhouse. I like that a lot.
Guys, you know where to find us. We're good. I'm about to say good. We're Good Beer, Bad Movie Night. I'm not even claiming my own show tonight. Sons of bitches.
Sometimes we do a podcast correctly.
All right, everybody, you know where to find us. We are Give Me Back My Horror Movies and Give Me Back My Action Movies. We are on all of the socials: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Blue Block, Bleep Bloop. Pete, this is my bit. Stay off, bitch. You can email us at gmbmampod@gmail.com. Guys, I'm sorry. That's all I can say. Nate picked this movie. I don't know where to go from here. Screw it. Thanks, Pete. You're always a blast to have on here. Love you. Everybody go
You're a
check out the
gentleman,
other-
Pete. You're a gentleman, Charlie.
None of the other shows went to space, so maybe go listen to them. Give Me Back My Pro Wrestling, Good Beer, Bad Movie Night, Monster Movie Stomp Down, I Know You Hear Me with Flynn Hendricks, and Tales from the Hunt with Flynn Hendricks and Just Jeff. None of them are in space. You're safe.
Pro wrestling in space needs to happen.
Oh,
Another franchise.
Santo
All
in
right.
space. Luchadors in space.
You go to body slam someone, but then there's no gravity, so you both just kind of float out of the ring.
Everybody, I'm trying my hardest here. Nate, will you please get us out of this with the good word?
I'm not defensive, but I will shoot anyone who says I am defensive.
Now, let's talk about how I get back home.
From space. Go ahead. You
In
might as
space.
well.
I don't know. Just in space, no one can hear you do stuff. I'm out of jokes.
I'm done. Dad cut us off, so we're done.
I don't believe either of you. I'm just letting the music play now.